It's recording. Hi, welcome to the Unfiltered show with the Amazing Soul. Let's get into it. All right. Ooh. Hi guys. How you guys doing? I hope you're having a vibing day like I am. So today I'm going to be talking about um, the human game. The human game. The beautiful human game that you and I call life. Before I dive into it, I will say though, this show, the intention of this show is to not hold anything back. I'm actually not even going to try to edit anything. As I record, I just put it out there. Um, the intent of this show is to one, have fun, but most importantly, make you start becoming aware of who you really are, make you start becoming aware that you are consciously creating your reality. But yeah, that's the intention of this show. So let's get into it, guys. What is the human game? A beautiful bird actually just tapped on the river just now. I'm actually facing a beautiful lake. Really beautiful. So yeah, the human game. The human game is this beautiful journey that you and I call life. The human game is this. Me speaking to you is the human game. But the thing is, most of us are not even aware that we are playing a game. And I think for me, I feel like that's the fun part. The fun part is forgetting and remembering that you are indeed playing a game. The fun part is peekaboo. It's hide and seek. Like you're playing hide and seek with yourself. I know for me, on my journey of awareness, when I started to become aware, say that word again, when I started to become aware that I am really playing hide and seek with myself, it felt strange, but it was different. Not different in a bad or a good way. It just felt different. And it piqued my interest to, delve more into that feeling. And this is it. I had to take a second to just breathe. Once you can start to realize that life is fun, life is vibey, life is simple, but on our journeys, we choose to complicate life. Not because there's anything right or wrong about making life complicated, but because we are continuously choosing to forget who we really are. So, who are we? So, if you ask anyone or anybody who they are, the first thing they'll tell you is, my name is this. I went to such and such school. I graduated college from here. My parents are Mr. and Mrs. That. I grew up on the same street with my high school best friend. Yeah, those are just labels. That's not who you are. You're not your name. You're not what you're choosing to identify with. But for you to start to become aware of that, you have to start to get to a space of unpeeling the layers of who you really are. For me, on my journey, That point, that shifting point for me happened when I started to question things around me. I started to question, is my name really my name? Is the grass really green? Is the ocean really blue? I mean, I really question everything. I started to question things because I was just, I don't know. I was like, why do we gotta pay, okay, there was this one I used to really question a lot. Why do people gotta, because I was born and raised in Nigeria, so the question that used to arise was, why do people gotta pay like money to own a land? It didn't make any fucking sense to me because I'm like, it's earth. Like, why do people gotta pay money to own this piece of land that was already there in the first place? But as I obviously, as I become aware, and as I step into my own just unknowingness of the knowing, I start to realize it's just part of the game, and it's a cosmic joke, and there's nothing right or wrong about it. It's just part of the dance, the Layla of life. So the human game is so much fun. The human game is me. The human game is this. The human game is realizing that your life is not going to be better or worse. Your life is perfect just the way it is. There's nowhere to go. It's a road to nowhere. That's the human game. The human game is a road to nowhere. Yes. Once you can start to come through to that awareness that, this is it. I really find inner peace knowing that this is it. It starts to become fun. Success is the inner peace. Oh my God, those birds have arrived again. Oh, you're so beautiful. Okay, they're not actually birds. I think they're like ducks. But I went a bit on. I went a bit on a tangent there. But success is the new inner peace. Wealth is this present moment. It took me a very long time to truly start to embody and become aware of this. Because for a very long time in my life, I was on that vibe of chasing, chase the success. Or, excuse me, do X, Y, and Z, then I'll be successful. Do X, Y, and Z, then I'll be wealthy. It took me a very long time, and I had to keep on going in circles over and over and over again, repeating the same cycles, sorry, repeating the same cycles over and over again for me to finally realize that, damn, it was fun doing all that, but I didn't even need to do all that. The human game, knowing that you're playing the human game, is awareness. You see, on this journey of life, you start to realize that there's no success to chase, there's no wealth to have or not to have, there's no riches to have or not to have. Once you can start to step into that isness of life, that's where the expansion starts to happen. That's where the wow. I bamboozled myself. I tricked myself into thinking that this is real, as opposed to realizing in each moment it's just a beautiful grand illusion. It feels so real because of how infinite you are, because you're a conscious creator. But you have to knowingly be aware of it, like right here, or I don't even know where the mind is. The mind is everywhere. But aware of it right here. I initially didn't even want to start this podcast because I was waiting for the right time, the right lighting, or and that will never happen. So I'm currently in a space of, you know what? I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'm just attempt to figure it out as I go, and things just unravel itself as I keep on recording and putting it out there. Whatever you're seeing is a beautiful mirror of what's going on in your mind. It's very trippy once you start to become aware of it. Like, what you mean? I don't know if you heard this, as within, as without. Life is a mirror. So if you are currently seeing so much chaos, chaos is relative, but if you're seeing so much chaos in your life, it's a reflection of what's going on in your mind. And for you to start to see change, in air quotes, you have to go within to start to see those parts of you need to start to sit with. Most of us try to fix what's going on outside, thinking that would make everything whole and peaceful, but you still end up in circles. Yeah, I did that run for a very, very long time until I realized that, yeah, I don't want to put my energy into that anymore. The human game. The human game is knowing that this is fun and this is it, and finding peace knowing that this is it. The human game is being open to embracing the unknown, being open to knowing that I don't even know what the next step is, but I'm going to trust that everything will work itself out. That's the human game. Life is life. There's no reason for anything. It's, yeah, it's a mystery. It's a grand mystery, guys. Yeah, this is it. And knowing that brings so much peace. It's so fucking beautiful. If you made it this far to this part of the podcast, I love you. And thank you for sticking around, listening to me, my unfiltered thoughts. The unfiltered show. No fucking edits. Just vibing in this meat sack. Winging it as I go. So from me to you, my fellow human, I love you. And always remember to be here now. Peace.